Dobro večer in pozdravljeni v SimNation Podcast. Moje ime je Jan in danes je z mano neki zelo presrečna Fallon.
Hi.
In postrižen Pablo.
Thank you.
Postrižen. We don't even know what that was.
I'm scared.
No, it means that he had a haircut.
Okay.
Haircut,
Thank you, that
Pablo.
that is true.
Basically, yes.
I feel like every
yeah.
week, though, you've been getting a haircut.
No, not really. My hair just gets strange and strange. It has its own life. By the way, yes, the content timestamp is always on the comment section below in case you want to skip stuff. There's so many news this week that we can talk about my hair. So yeah, my hair is actually growing on its own.
So much news. So much news. Also, for those of you that have been following, each week I say something nice about Fallon and I say something bad about Pablo.
Yes, that's pretty much. You have to sort of keep up because there are so many different languages you have to be translating from. But
yeah, and it's so difficult. I don't know what to pick on, like his new haircut, or his clothes, or the fact that he has a giant yoga ball behind him. So many things. It's so difficult to find the right thing to talk about.
I don't put those rings behind me because that'll be too much colors on top of my clothing. You know?
Still touching the chiches, eh?
That's the news this week. We touch our boobs, Pablo got a haircut, and I got thought bubbles.
Is that the same? Is that the same in Argentinian? Chiche? That's probably something different.
What's chiche?
Boobs.
Oh, no. I'd say no.
Chiches. Oh, darn.
I think I never heard of it.
It's not fun, Pablo, if you don't know the words.
Yes, Pablo, learn the words.
Learn the
made up
El
Spanish?
Salvadorian.
What can I do about it?
So yeah,
You're so
there's
linguist.
no fucking news. There's no bloody news whatsoever. Pablo said he was going to talk about SimCity BuildIt.
You were like, no.
Yes, may I actually?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
People need entertainment.
Because I got so much to talk about the upcoming. Okay, here's the. All right, let me just play that in the background while I just talk. Oh,
is that game out yet, worldwide yet, by the way? Or is it still only available in New Zealand?
It's available in New Zealand and then in some places in the App Store. And I think in New Zealand it's in the App Store. In other places it's the Google Play Store. And
Let's check.
It's like the weirdest rollout ever. But I don't know. They're showing the gameplay. You know, thing is, it's really a farm build with hints of SimCity stuff. It's okay for what it is. It's a mobile game that you're supposed to come in once in a while and put some bugs in once in a while eventually once you get hooked up by the game. The graphics are beautiful for a mobile game, that's clearly, but there's no city simulation. I'd like to clarify that. Still, it's basically like this crafting system where you'll have to take iron and they make nails which help you upgrade the residential and commercial buildings, right? And industries are those converting this, inventory and stuff. But you can see right here, you have what?
Yeah,
no, it's not there.
Just on any other app store.
It's not on.
Everyone's checking. Here's you can clearly see the services. These are all locked out because maybe on the video he's level 1, and you can see here you have real money, you have keys that you probably can buy, happiness, population, and then amount of resources. It's. I mean, I don't know what to say about it.
It's a proper pay-to-win game. It's just literally pay-to-win, money, cash grabbing.
I think it's gonna be
that should never have been made.
For being a farm build kind of ish game. It's a nicer one. I guess it would be one of the nicer ones to play. But it's still that mechanic. I mean, you have to wait for things to occur and so on. It's kind of silly and dumbed down. There's not dumb. They say, oh, there's a simulation going on and so on. But it has been a little bit more simplified, dumbed down. The word is dumbed down. It's not simplified. But yeah, you have, you have disasters and so on. And I'm waiting for it to come out because I think it's still going to be a fun game to come in once in a while. Here you see some stuff. These are not agents. I am sure these are not the agents they showed on the actual SimCity, but you see everything looks the same. It feels the same, just in a free-to-play mobile version of SimCity. And I don't know. I'm actually more interested in seeing what happens after this, because once this is over, like, what's going to happen to SimCity? That's the thing I'm really worried about.
Don't even lie. You just said there's like no simulation and you're still excited to play it. That sounds like contradiction. Right there. You're like, I'm so excited to play this game.
We're going to have to rewind that because I never say that. But I'm interested to see how it turns out because, I mean, it's still a Farmville-ish kind of games, which I just don't like. I cannot stand it. But
Farmville?
Yeah.
I can tell you right now how it turns out. Shit.
I tried to play that Miami City Resort one.
It is?
But
that's the level of ness I want to see, right? Basically.
No.
That's what I want to see.
Farmville is shit.
Well, but
SimCity BuildIt is gonna be EA level of shit, which is like 7 levels of hell deeper.
Tartarus, it's in Tartarus.
Wait,
yeah,
you don't like
it's deeper
EA?
than Tartarus. Like
What?
Kronos was pulled away in Tartarus, and he was way better than what SimCity BuildIt will ever be because it from what I've seen, it's shit. It's pay to win. And all you do is click,
It is what you
click,
expect
and
to
it's
be.
done.
It's not a fully fledged simulated city, not at all. It's a Farmville with hints of city building.
Yeah, but you would expect,
But with the crafting
with the amount
and so on, it feels like a little. At least they put some thought into it. So at least, even if it's toilet material, it's maybe a fairly acceptable toilet material.
The only app game that I'll spend money on is Clash of Clans. I haven't spent money on that. I tried to play the Miami City Resort one, but then like after you get to like 5 years, then it makes you pay for it. So I was like, nope.
Oh.
My short-lived resort.
I'm pretty sure there's some sort of a limitation that you can't overcome without paying for it.
Well,
it was like it's like a demo. Pretty much.
On the SimCity BuildIt, it looks like everything can happen in time, but of course if they eventually go like, oh, this only takes 7 days to complete, then yes, that would definitely be a paywall, basically. A paywall is basically whenever not that you're forced to do it, you can just wait 367 days and it will be completed, or you could just pay 99 cents. That is a paywall. Even if it's not a wall, it's a very steep road that it looks like a wall. And
it's like a tool booth that is half open.
Yeah, pretty much. Can I go through? It's gonna cost you.
You have to shimmy underneath that. You have to do the limbo.
Yeah.
If you can make it, you've succeeded. If not, you fall and have to pay.
Oh, by the way, this is being streamed on Twitch. Did you know that? I should have said that in the beginning, but yeah.
Well, if they were watching the recording, they will have missed.
Yes.
They will have missed the Twitch.
Now they know that they can watch it next week on Monday at somewhere around like 3-4 p.m. Eastern time in the US.
Yeah, around 8 p.m.-ish GMT.
It should be quicker because this time you won't have to adjust the television settings.
Right? And that was actually, that took a while. But if you don't know what time it's gonna be, it's complicated. You can just follow us on Twitter, SimNation TV, or of course the Twitch, SimNation TV. Everything is SimNation TV. Even the website, except that it's SimNation.tv. But which you should.
Even Jan's changing his name legally to SimNation TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jan SimNation TV.
I will be from now on, it's going to be Jan at SimNation.tv.
Oh, can we put like sticker? I thought of this. Like, it would be so cute, but I can't. I can draw, but like not the way I want to draw. We should make little T-shirts, and they should have like cartoon faces of our heads on the shirt.
No, anyone watching this can draw.
That would be so cute.
That'd be great.
What?
If anyone watching this can draw.
Oh, like because I was watching Legend of Korra, and they had like one of those, just episodes, and they had like it was like a remembrance episode where they retell things that have already happened, and they had like these little cartoon faces of their characters that were like talking, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. We should make a T-shirt and have our faces on it and a cartoon version.
Yeah, in a funny pose, like one of those standstill positions. that you're not gonna see anymore probably because he has a brand new camera. You see how sparkling he is? Not necessarily because of the bubbles behind him.
I'm actually quite scared of Jan during this episode.
And have Christmas decoration.
He's a lot more animated than normal, and I'm fearing like something's gonna happen.
He's becoming a The Sims 4. He went from The Sims 3 to The Sims 4.
He won't even play it.
I updated.
He keeps like updating the game and so on, but he won't play it.
Play it. We'll make
anymore.
I tried to make a I tried to make a Pablo sim during one of our stream sessions.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? But he's like, stop. He's like, what are you doing? I was like looking really intently at Pablo's face, like, okay, I mean, need to move chin down a little bit.
Face alone.
We could have a SimNation house. We could have a Fallon. I already made myself uploaded into the gallery already, but it's with my boyfriend, so you'll have to like kill him or delete him. And then we can make a Jan, and then we can make a Pablo.
We should make. Damn. My name is an onomatopoeia for some reason. We should maybe we should make all three of us. Well, you are already made, and just
we can make Pablo make us.
I'm not gonna.
Make
Pablo, go and do it.
Maybe Fallon, go ahead and do it.
Pablo, you're not releasing any content. Go and do it.
I can do it.
Making content.
Go look online to the gallery and look.
Go ahead.
Bad. Well, Pablo banned me from recording my legacy challenge.
I told you should stream.
Go to the gallery and look me up, Pablo Jan, and then tell me how good of a job I did on making myself.
I can look that up actually. Let's see.
I was disappointed because I was really hoping that they were going to release the December update, like the December update, on the 1st, and they didn't. Diciembre, and then they're gonna wait. They're gonna wait till Christmas, or they're gonna freaking wait till the day before New Year's, and then release it.
No, it's gonna be tomorrow. How much do you want to bet it's gonna be tomorrow?
Tomorrow. I've been scrolling the news on the website. I mean, on the Sims website to see, but they posted stuff like cupcakes and.
But I searched SimNation, it doesn't work. So it doesn't work exactly the same way as.
What? Oh, the hashtag.
Yeah, using the hashtag thing, it's not working again.
SimNation TV?
Let me try all of them. No.
Or you can look it up.
I'm gonna look for Fallon, but that's no.
Look up my origin name, which is Corey for Life.
Oh, hashtag. I can. Okay, or SimNation.
Hey, I'm gonna do something. Okay.
It's not doing it.
Okay, watch.
Damn, that's not right.
Wait, watch.
Awesome.
No, oh damn.
I think I messed up on that last one.
We just lost everybody there.
No, we didn't. We didn't have anyone anyways. We have no news. We have nothing to talk about. This episode is going to be about as content-full as this empty box of cookies.
Wait, is it Corey Pons you?
No, it's Corey for Life.
Corey for
Life. With a 4.
Right.
Quattro. Corey Quattro Life.
No, don't find it either. It's not there. It's not, really? I can't find it in the gallery. It's just not there.
Do I have to smite you?
Oh, because it's time weekly instead of all. No, neither. Damn. Can you find it in the gallery? Because I can't. Let me put it this way.
Hold on.
Maxis, put your browsers together.
All right. Okay, the gallery. Browse. I have to sign in. Whatever. Sign in. Give a crap. Yeah, accept. Who cares? Give a crap. Let me sign in. Corey. Oh, that's my. No. Yeah, Corey for Life. Corey for Life.
Yes. Yeah. You find your content, girl?
I'm telling you that's what my name is. I have to click search. Search by item name. No. Search by hashtag number. SimNation TV. Time all. Search.
Oh, I got it with SimNation TV.
Holy snap, Pablo! I found it!
Yeah, me too. Alright, cool.
Like, that was so hard.
I was using your name.
The entire purpose of this.
What?
So you can see how well I did on making myself.
Oh.
Yeah. You should paste the link in Skype.
If there's not a link because it's going to be the.
No, it does generate a link.
Only for like the 3 second. Doesn't generate. What?
Yeah, on the top. Just copy the link. It's a dynamic link. Don't worry. Yeah, that's Fallon. Look. That's Fallon.
Copy. What? Paste. Does that work? I don't think. Yeah. If they do the update on a Tuesday, then I'll be able to stream it on. I streamed last Thursday, but not that many people watched.
On Thursday?
So, yeah.
No,
if the update does happen on a Tuesday, if the update happens on a Tuesday, I'll be able to stream it.
Right.
But maybe. Oh, Christmas is on a Thursday. Oh, no one's gonna watch on Christmas.
I don't know if a lot of people or nobody will watch it. That's, I think, how it works. Either a bunch of people have nothing to do all of a sudden, or just everybody's busy.
I did, though, have to update myself in my game because I had to give her my glasses. They didn't have my glasses in the Create a Sim demo. And then when I made her in the Create a Sim demo, so that I had to change my glasses.
Right.
But wait. Good job.
If anyone's looking for this, just hashtag SimNation TV, and that's how you find all the stuff you're looking at.
And change the time to all, because remember we had this problem when we first downloaded the Sims demo and we were trying to look at the gallery, and Maxis likes the default stuff. Gotta make sure you change your settings.
Yes. They didn't do this exactly well. I mean, they just missed by a little bit. I mean, because it's easier to end up searching for nothing because you're in the wrong category. They're like, can I find your stuff? Yeah, how? Okay, this. Bam. No, you can't find it. Why? Well, because you're filtering by, position of the moon. Oh, what was the position of the moon whenever you made it? Okay, quarter moon. Okay, let's see now. No, it's not showing up. Are you, this time, like this week, this month, or this year? I don't know. Let me try last year. I don't know. Like, you have to put all the filters in the right place to find the easiest stuff.
Yeah, well, the gallery, though, on the website is so nice because it shows you their aspiration traits, and if you mouse over them, it'll have the little pop-ups that tell you, like, if you couldn't figure out what bookworm was or what music lover was.
It still tells you.
Yeah, it's so nice, although it's not like you can't, click on the individual Sims like you can in the real gallery, but still, it's a lot better than having nothing to look at when you're not in the game. And not everyone wants to be in the game
and the pages
to look at the gallery.
It's pretty well done.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you can click the left and the right arrows.
And
cool. And there's Pablo's family under SimNation TV.
True, the one I used on the videos.
Oh, there's a llama.
That's how you follow people. You click the llama.
Yeah, it didn't work on myself.
That was that was a nice touch, by the way, I guess, using a llama. Llamas. That's what it says in our outro.
My houses.
Llamas?
Llamas?
Our outro says llamas. Doesn't it?
Weird. The Sims is like really llama friendly.
Because that's their mascot on Maxis. They picked it up.
And then I have my sister's family minus her child.
Just her children.
Oh.
I have some. No, well, we won't talk about that. And I have houses up there. Pablo never made anything except for that one family.
Yes.
How do you even go through your sim life with just? You didn't even make a house.
I didn't make a house, but I didn't upload it. I made 3 houses by now, but family is just one. Like, I wouldn't be able to go through the entire process of creating a sim again. That's it. That's the one time I'm gonna be playing with these 4 guys forever. That's it.
You have to at least go and pick their bathing suits and then look at the clothes.
Outdated. Oh damn. But yeah. Do you want to?
And then you're gonna.
Do you want to hit the mods? Yeah, the mods.
Mods. Okay, mods.
We can just go through them, I guess, and we can say, "All right, we're done. we can just play music or whatever.
Fall asleep.
Pablo, you gave yourself a faux hawk.
Whoa, shit! I didn't see that. I was just like, you want to talk about something? And I didn't even.
That's fun.
Let's do mods.
4 mods, yes.
Balance mods.
This is like
Raise the roof.
third last episode of the year, actually.
Yes, and it shows we're all exhausted and that tired and want to go.
If you'd like to
Just tell me what
send
the
me
mods.
anything for Christmas, you can send a message and I might give you my address. Only if you're not going to come and kill me. No.
Yeah,
I like
I
chocolate
second that.
and I like Xbox 360 games. You could get me an Xbox One if you wanted. And chocolate and a snowman and more chocolate and yeah. I'm still looking for a really awesome zombie game that everyone will have to be forced to play with me. You also, the two of you, we forced MMO zombie kill. Yes.
Yes. It'd be funny to record
One of
all
our
of
guild
us
members
playing
is gonna play. Oh.
something. Maybe not the zombie stuff, but something.
I've played the single player zombie game that I like, and I just would be full of cursing. It'd be like, F this and F you, and why the F are you so, why? Freaking like hordes of zombies spawning out of nowhere coming for my life.
When she says F, she means kittens. Kids.
Hey, I only said the letter
She means
F.
falcons.
Falcons. Damn falcons
I mean-
everywhere.
Fallons. Okay, anyways,
Right,
mods.
mods, yes.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Fallon's
What's the first one?
Eventually we're gonna have to get to those trait mods. So the first one is emotions don't kill. I told Pablo about this before.
Yeah.
Basically, their sim can die 3 new ways in the game from their emotions overloading. So they can get so angry they die, they can laugh themselves to death, or they can become so embarrassed that they die. So this mod, the emotions don't kill, it basically removes that thing that makes them expire
Right.
from having that emotion.
So I guess if you didn't
go overboard,
or didn't agree with the fact that they could die out of laughter, now you can just remove that. And it's funny because I mean, some people say it's really hard to get to that point, and others say, oh, it's so easy to get to the point they die out of laughter or something. I'm like, really? Never had. I mean, I don't know.
I've never had.
I guess people play
any
differently.
Sims so far.
But I guess
Yeah.
if you
I've never had
tell
any
the
Sims.
same joke like 15 times in a row to make somebody a friend of yours, sure, you'll die out of laughter, but, you know.
No, you wouldn't. You would die out of pure boredom by the
Yeah,
end if
but in
someone
The
told you a
Sims,
joke 16 times.
But in
No,
The
you
Sims,
just get
it's
that
funny.
trait right that makes it so that your conversation never gets boring. I've never had a sim die. I've never even had a sim die yet, people. I don't kill my sims.
I had one almost died, but she rests.
You had, yeah.
She
came
rallied.
back. She did. Rallied. It was funny. I saw a video of a sim getting electrocuted with the hand buzzer to death.
Nice. That is interesting, actually.
But yeah, so I mean, so some people, yeah, my sims have gotten they've never had the emotional failure. They've just gotten very embarrassed or whatever. They've never went that extra step. But so yeah, if you don't want your sims to have to worry about that, then this is for you.
Yeah.
But it is funny though that that's part of the game to have the really crazy emotions. The next mod is it's the less or no cold in the middle moodlet from your microwave. So apparently the microwave, unless you upgrade it, will always give you cold in the middle.
Really?
in the game currently. So
all microwaves or the cheaper ones?
All microwaves unless upgraded apparently give you cold. And I know, right? They're like, no, your food will never be cooked properly. So there's three different versions of the mod that you can download. Once again, disclaimer, I always do the disclaimer. Download mods at your own use. Some mods, make sure they're updated. We keep getting these patches. Yeah. Some people may or may not have had time to update their mod to be relevant with the current patch. So just check everything first. Read all the instructions. So anyways, there's three versions of the mod. You pick the one that you want to download where it's only a 25% chance that your food will be cold in the middle unless you upgrade the microwave. The next version is, excuse me. I think I haven't tried this yet, but I'm thinking this will be determining on who's actually cooking the food in the microwave. But the next version is it's funny. Sometimes the first one was always cold. This next one's called sometimes cold. You have a 25% chance at cooking level 2 or below that your food will be cold in the middle.
Right.
And if you are at level 3, it lowers to 10% chance. And if you are level 4, it lowers to 5% chance. And if you're above level 5 in cooking, it will never be cold in the middle.
It's funny that cooking on microwave could actually be a skill. And it's basically just making food radioactive, and you know. But if you're a chef, that radioactivity, it's gonna work well. You know.
Yeah, it sends your food thought waves into the microwave, saying, "Oh, you want this master chef?
You don't know how to cook. I'm not gonna cook this for you." You know, it's just an active decision.
I'm a master chef. You better cook this properly.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
And then the last version of the mod is never cold, so you'll never get cold in the middle, regardless.
Right.
But yeah, and I check my upgrades and stuff, and I never even have I don't even have you have to be really high in handiness to upgrade your microwave. Even the super most expensive microwave, you still need to upgrade before you will not get cold in the middle.
Damn.
I know, it's really harsh.
The game design decision behind this, but oh well.
It's like no one will ever have that perfect microwave dinner.
I like seeing the food they cook. Use it, basically.
Well, the food in the microwave, though, is basically free. All that easy, quick food is free.
Oh, it is?
So sometimes people who are cheapo just use that quick food, even though you don't stay hungry for as long, but you can just keep making microwave or yogurt or whatever.
So you don't have in the game. Right. Okay. It kind of makes sense.
It might be food, but haha, biatch, it won't be warm. I mean, it might be free, but it won't be warm. Whatever. Anyways, next mod.
Yeah.
I don't know what words come out of my mouth. My brain and my mouth aren't connected.
At least they're in English. Hey, what's the next one?
2 J's.
It's a plus.
It would be better than if they weren't, because you wouldn't know what I was saying. The next one was an old one, but why not? Why not? An oldie, but still could be a goodie. Filled with chocolate, maybe? I like chocolate turtles. Not real live turtles. The chocolate turtles candies. You can still send them to me for Christmas. Thanks. The next one is the no blur in the distance. It just takes away the blur in the distance when you're...
And that is not a setting, huh?
It's what?
And that is not a setting.
Not a setting. No. When you're zoomed out in your neighborhood and it starts getting all blurry?
Yeah.
So you can't... There's no setting to change that.
It's fine.
So this takes the blur out so that you can see clearly your surroundings.
So you can see clearly now the rain has gone?
You can see... Yeah, I'm not singing because I don't sing well.
Okay. I don't know. I kind of like the blur, although it's not that intense. Well, I guess it's alright if you want to take certain kind of pictures and so on. I mean, I think it's a good mod because, if you really wanted to have that on for some reasons, yeah.
For maybe nice scenic pictures, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to take scenic pictures.
Yeah. You can sort of add
in
the
The
blur
Sims,
later.
like all those storytelling sim players who like to have all those
comic strips and pictures. So on. Yeah. All right, cool.
So yeah. Well, I mean, Pablo, I mean, I'm still going to have to go over it, whether it's amazing or not.
Amazing. I kind of see better. Yeah, anyway. Next one.
Oh, this one was just funny, and I thought it was funny, but actually it makes sense in a funny way. This is a strawberry cake mod.
Strawberry cake.
So normally, so in the game, when you harvest fruits and stuff and spices, it lowers the cost to cook that food because you're using fresh ingredients.
Right.
By like $1 or something, but still it lowers it. And so apparently the strawberry cake in the game is not with any ingredients. It's like fake strawberry cake. So they changed the cake so that when you make it adds the ingredient strawberry to it so that you can use strawberries when you make the cake. So the strawberry
cake doesn't use strawberries.
Correct.
That is kind of wrong. It does
not.
Okay, this mod is a good fix. You should get it even if you don't cook. Just to know your game is fixed.
Yeah. I mean, so it's funny, but it's still kind of true. So yeah. So now you can actually harvest those strawberries from your garden and make them a cake.
Now
before there was it was fake, artificially created strawberries that were going into your cake.
Yeah, sort of like the cookies that come out of your pocket when you're hungry.
Yeah, I've never seen that though. So that must be like some really
tight situation.
Abstract. Yeah.
Yeah.
My Sims will just starve to death.
Okay.
But yeah. So the next one.
Yeah.
Is the needs and mode of decay mod. This is for people that like to play without having to worry about it so much. When you download this mod, it you can put at what percentage you change the percentage of decay for all of the needs for the household, not individually. Mm-hmm. So like you wouldn't set the bladder at like 20% and the hunger at like 30%. It's all across. So it has most of the ones that change stuff like this have a console command in the game. Mm-hmm. And you just set it so you could change it to mode of decay 100, which is normal. Right. That's what it decays at. Or you can change it to 0, which will get rid of decay, period, or like somewhere in between in the middle to make it slower.
Right. Or can you make it higher?
You can make it higher than 100. 100 is normal. I don't think.
Can you make it 200? That's a challenge right there. Put it at 500 and let's see if you can keep up.
I feel like your sim would die instantly. They'd be like, "Oh, I'm hungry, blah," and then you'd have a death. Pablo, well, if you can make games, Pablo, you should be able to make mods for the Sims.
I guess. Just
make the mod that increases your decay by 5,000. And see how many seconds your sim can stay alive. It'll be like the ultimate hunger challenge.
The ultimate survival challenge. Like, oh my god. I'm peeing, but I'm starving. Like, no.
And then you fall asleep on the floor, peeing yourself. And then
you wake up
can't
and you
get
talk
up
to a bunny because you haven't talked to anyone in a while. And
you wake up and basically starve to death, and then the Grim Reaper comes, and then as soon as you plead for his life back, he like instantly starves to death again.
And then he dies too because he didn't have enough time to come in and leave without having his mood decay and die. So then there's no death. Yay.
I think that only works. No, that only works if you use that one mod to kill the Grim Reaper, which breaks your game, by the way. So don't download that.
You can kill him. It breaks your game.
Your game, yes.
Wow. Why?
You're no longer allowed to save in that game any longer after you kill the Grim Reaper.
Wow. I guess it's really needing that NPC to be there. Wow, look at that.
Well, I guess theoretically it would be like in the Sims game, without the Grim Reaper, your Sims wouldn't die.
I guess they would die, but then no one would pick them up.
I mean, they would die, right? But because they just lay. I feel like they wouldn't just lay there.
Maybe they would
permanently
get stuck there. Yeah, in a permanent
comatose.
Death. Yeah, like comma, not death, comma.
So don't unless you want to break your game, don't kill Death.
Yeah,
but
don't kill that guy.
So we still have a couple more episodes. I feel like where we will have some mods, and then we'll have to wait a period of time before the mod creation kicks up again.
Yes. But yeah, that was all we had, and still 30 minutes to go. Yeah, and we'll entertain you now.
Well, I'm really, really trying to entertain myself. It's not really working.
It's
what
okay. Is there anything that you really
Secrets
wanted to
US?
Discuss?
People in Europe read when they're bored.
Yes, I am actually reading. I was reading The Hobbit.
I have
oh, nice. The third movie
an app downloaded. The third movie sucked?
No, it's coming out on.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I've seen the first two. I remember reading The Hobbit in school. We had to read it in school.
Oh.
Or something, I swear.
You read The Hobbit in school?
That's
I feel like
cool.
What bloody school did you go to? All you had to read was Catcher in the Bloody Rye.
Usually you have to read stuff like.
We had to read. Well, I feel like it was.
Stupid book ever.
I can't remember, but no, it was the one. Yeah, wasn't. No, wait, was it The Hobbit?
Was it?
I feel like it was The Hobbit.
But
Did
why
you
would
read
The
The
Hobbit all things? Like, you normally would get, I don't know, Catcher in the Rye, Diamond as Big as the Ritz,
Don't people read Shakespeare in the US?
Boston something, or...
We have a class. I was in Shakespeare class in high school where all you do is read Shakespeare, and then at the end of the class, you do a play.
Isn't
you pick
it
one of the plays
overrated?
to do.
Shakespeare, there's
What?
nothing better after him. Like, that's it. That's the best in the English language god.
No, I mean that is in normal English literature classes you read. Like I was in British literature, and we had to do a lot of memorizing. I had to memorize. I can only remember the first, the Canterbury Tales in Middle English. I can only remember the one that April and Shore Soto, the Dracht of Marta, Perse to the Ruta, and bathed every vein in speech the core of which whereto and judged was the floor, one Zephyrus Eki with his sweaty breeze, inspired hath in every holt and heath, the tender cropes, and the young sona hath, and the ramis at Corzirona. And then I lose it. I can't remember that.
Dude, what language is that?
Middle English.
Middle English. And we had to memorize some Macbeth. And like the tomorrow creeps into this, and then we had to memorize more stuff.
Wait, I have the pile of books I had to read for my English class the last time I actually went to school. I had The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, Pride and Prejudice, Jane Eyre, Sense and Sensibility, Catcher in the Bloody Rye, Hounds of Baskerville, Emma, and Northanger Abbey.
Are those in English?
Some people...
All in English.
Some people read Catcher in the Rye, but I feel like that was in middle school, and I feel like in class each of us had, we were in groups, and we had to pick a different book to read, and then, analyze. And I feel like I read the one, I can't remember the title, where it's something in time, a blank in time. A blank in time. I can't remember
Who wrote it?
That was in middle school, yeah.
Oh.
But it was like they were in time, and then there were these alien planets, and there were these kids went there, and and I'm gonna have to Google this. And they were
sounds like
they had powers.
Sounds like a modern version of Jason and the Argonauts.
No, it was something in a blank in time.
Oh yeah, that, and we had to read the Iliad.
Oh, well, I read that in I love mythology. I took mythology twice. I took it in high school and I took it in college. And we read the Iliad and we read the Odyssey and and then in
but we had to just read those in Slovenian class, just the regular Slovenian class in high school.
Nice. And then in high school, I chose to read The Color Purple, and I read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Creepy.
That one's good.
We had to make.
And then Dracula. We had to read Dracula.
Oh, I didn't read Dracula, but it was funny because when I read The Color, we had to pick a book and then make like a mixed CD of songs that represent things in the book. And I picked Color Purple.
By the way, I just noticed like the video's not loading for me on the stream.
A Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah.
We read that.
I mean, we also had to read a bunch of actual Slovenian books, which all mostly suck because they're written by either alcoholics, priests, or alcoholic priests.
Nice.
Does the stream work for you, Fallon?
Really depressed.
Or yeah?
Does what work?
The stream. Can you see it?
I don't know. Let me try.
What do you mean, on your phone?
Or anywhere. Just I'm trying on my phone. Do not screw up with our connection because otherwise the podcast will look horrible. So.
Oh, so why are you trying to look at the stream?
To see if it works, but it's stuck on my phone.
Oh, are you like on the website on the phone, or are you on a Twitch app?
On a Twitch app, and it's just like.
Oh, I don't.
Oh no, it's moving.
Have a Twitch app.
Ah, it's moving. Look at all the little people moving on my phone.
Phone connection is good or bad?
Good, not acceptable. So I guess that explains why it was stuck.
Twitch.com /
No, it does work. It does work.
Yeah. I was worried because I couldn't make it work for like a while now. I was like, I think it's stuck. Now I just needed like a half hour to buffer up. And welcome to the SimNation Podcast. Yeah, I see it right here.
Yeah. Why didn't that work? Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Yeah.
There's not much to discuss.
I'm
so bored I might read Northanger Abbey again.
Practicing drawing our cartoon faces.
I can't draw for shit.
Twitch.com didn't work.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's Twitch TV, duh. I keep forgetting things. Twitch.tv.
Yeah.
I want them to go ahead and... I feel like that expansion survey was like... Even though they posted it in October, I feel like that survey was like way long time ago because I don't feel like anybody else has gotten the survey since they posted the pictures of the survey.
Oh, expansion pack? I mean, that survey occurred then. That's it.
No, but I feel like it was like a rollout survey.
No, that's it. I mean, they just sent it out to a few people and that's it.
5 people have chosen our fate.
Yes, pretty much.
5 people will rule us all.
5 people who maybe they didn't pick the Open for Business EP, the best one that you could get. Thank you. You just ruined The Sims 4 for us. I'll go back play The Sims 2 Open for Business.
Well, it said that it was offline, and then it came up with our faces, and then I have to hit play. And it was stopped on when you had your phone out.
So,
whatever.
I apparently borrowed this book from the library.
Oh.
Catcher in the Rye. This may have been 6 years ago.
Oh, so you kind of forgot to return it, or?
Well,
do you guys have library cards? Don't they charge you for that?
I think they just forgot.
Just like
That's like when we used to have Blockbuster. I hate Blockbuster so much. I'm like, they came up with this never late thing, which meant you could just basically take the game home with you forever, and they'd end up charging your credit card for the $30 or $40 it cost. And then the rest of us who just wanted to rent it for a couple of days would never get to, Because you took it.
Oh.
We never had those.
I'm pretty sure they all mostly 90% of Blockbuster went out of business.
No,
because of that
Blockbuster went bankrupt.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, then 100% of Blockbuster went out of business.
Yes, because they insisted that model was still a thing, and nope. People
it was really weird because Netflix filed for bankruptcy, I think. Like Netflix. I saw an article on
recently, or because I know they're actually going to raise the subscription $1.
It was like last month.
Oh, next year they're going to raise the subscription.
Yeah, there was something. I saw an article or someone linked. Yeah, let's check.
Netflix is a company where they have to pay to be able to air the whatever they choose, like the TV shows and the movies. So, maybe they don't have enough viewers which would make sense as to why they always have the crappiest movies on Netflix. The ones that don't cost that much to borrow the whatever copyrights required to play it.
I mean, I guess if it worked in a way all right, let me stream it and I'll pay you for each stream that I do, then that would make sense. That would work. But if they have to put all the money up front and then see if they can, get more people to subscribe to watch it, then it's
I don't know. And plus the thing with Netflix is, it's $9 a month for me, but I can add people to my account for free and then they can just watch it whenever they feel like, and I'm still only paying $9.
Yeah, no, I mean, they probably are aware of that, the family setup thing. That people may do it.
Apparently this was in August. Filed for bankruptcy, claims they can't compete with piracy industry.
Well, see, one of the problems that I never wanted to have Netflix before is because they have a really crappy selection sometimes. And unless you are really into a lot of older movies, they did recently bring out some 2013 movies, 2012 movies. Avengers is on Netflix.
Yeah, but they're just behind. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like they're behind though. They have to pick and choose what they're going to have available. They can't have everything.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I've noticed on Netflix a lot of the times I can actually physically go buy a DVD or get it on Amazon streaming thingy before you can get it on Netflix.
Yeah, they're probably adding it when it comes down in price. And
it comes out late on Netflix. That's the thing. I mean, they have a lot of things. You can watch a lot of things. You want to.
I think the best thing is
watch
for series.
Charmed or something. Yeah. You can watch that because it's so old, but you can't get the new stuff. It's usually easier to just go on Amazon and order them.
Well, I remember I watched before I actually knew about Walking Dead. I watched the whole first season on Netflix. I think right before season 2 came out. Or I watched season 1 and I don't know. It's good for TV shows that you want to watch that have a lot of seasons and then you can catch up with them. But for movies, if you want to watch a lot of recent movies, you're going to have to wait a really long time to see those. I think I've watched all my fill of movies I can watch on Netflix. I wanted to start rewatching I can never remember the name of it. It was a sci-fi show that came out with the astronaut that went through the space rift and he's on a ship that's alive with aliens. And they Claudia Black's in it.
Well, if you want to see bad programming, you can just go to Crackle.
It's not bad. No, I liked it. It used to come on Sci-Fi Channel when they had good stuff.
No, Crackle.
You don't know what Sci-Fi Channel
Crackle. Is? I mean the it's not Netflix. It's called Crackle. Ever heard of it?
But it's not bad. It's not a bad show though, Pablo.
No, I'm talking about the app Crackle.
Oh.
It's
but you're if you want to watch bad programming.
No, because we were talking about Netflix, not necessarily I mean, if you think Netflix is bad, you should try Crackle, which now is playing an ad in.
It's Crackle free.
You want to see the stuff you can Here are the featured shows.
Oh, was it Farscape?
You got Bleach.
Farscape.
Then
I've seen all of Bleach already.
Astro Boy. Kid you not. The Ghostbusters. BIP. Can I?
Nice, the Karate Kid.
They're so new. Coupling, that is a very good TV show, by the way.
Yeah, Coupling
Sherlock
was
is a
really
TV show.
Sherlock is a TV show. It's quite good.
It's new.
Oh, that is new. Actually, this is all feature, by the way. I love this
TV shows
one.
are better.
Comedians in car getting coffee.
That's a really good one. It's with Jerry Seinfeld. Miranda Sings was on it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Did you see the one where the guy who plays Kramer is in the episode?
No, I haven't seen that one. I saw the one with Tina Fey.
Oh, that is a good one. When they go hunt for the
one.
last... I don't know, it wasn't a muffin, it was something.
It was some weird donut, but Jesus thing.
Yeah, that was the last one they ever were gonna make. I don't know.
It's like I looked at it and was like, ooh, I might get cholesterol just by watching this.
Yes.
Oh, we have a viewer.
We have a viewer. Let's go. All
What?
say hello.
Don't. Oh.
Hi, viewer.
Hi. That is
Hello.
Christina Pinstar's wife.
Cool.
Hi. We actually don't stream this. This is the first time, so we actually didn't tell anybody. So I don't know how you found us. Thank you for trying so hard to join the scavenger hunt. This week we had no news, so we were like, you know what? We're gonna just talk about movies and
And
how
we have
how
like
about Netflix?
still like 5 extra minutes to just talk about nothing.
Oh, snap. 5 minutes.
we have 5 minutes. If you want us to talk about something,
Don't worry, it
I
won't
just
go
want
by
my
fast.
bakery. I so want my bakery. I don't even care about a regular restaurant. I want my Sims bakery. And I want like actual like dessert items in the bakery. Not like, oh, here's your loaf of bread. No. Want pie and cake and
that's not a bakery then.
cupcakes.
Okay.
You bake them. You bake them.
Crackle, one thing. People that speak Spanish don't want to hear movies in Spanish. They want to hear in English. So
Why?
That's the stupidest thing.
You hear
they come
Mexicans
up.
talking. Here comes Denzel Washington. Oye, muchacho, what happened to Denzel Washington?
That is silly. I
Hace calor
hate
aquí.
it when it happens.
¿Quieres un trago? What's going on with Denzel Washington?
It's
It's
better
dubbed.
if they're like
Damn it.
animated movies,
Oh.
because then you can't really. But the first time I watched Nemo was in Spanish. Buscando Nemo.
Buscando a Nemo.
And like I was like, oh, his name is Nemo? I'd never seen Nemo before. And I'm trying to struggle to watch it in Spanish. Like what the
why?
flip are they even saying?
Let me hold on. There's a. Damn it! There was a very funny picture. Damn it!
But yeah, I do hate the way things come dubbed because usually a lot of the animated movies get dubbed if you want to go see them in the cinema here, and they don't show the originals, and it just makes me want to stab them. It's like, it's fine, dub them for the kids because they are, kid-friendly movies, but can you just, maybe have 1 or 2 streamings a day where they aren't dubbed? Like, I don't even care if there are subtitles. Just please play the original.
Yes,
I don't want
please.
to drive to Austria to watch it.
Oh wait, here I found it. Wait, hold on. Can I put it here? Oh yes, I can on the stream. Okay, well, not on the stream. On Twitch, it's not gonna show up. But hey, on my screen, I just watched a film where a man's wife is brutally murdered by a serial killer, and his son is left physically disabled. In a twisted turn of events, his son is kidnapped, and he has to chase the kidnapper thousands of miles with the help of a mentally disabled woman. Wow, what is that called? Finding Nemo.
Because it is, basically.
Oh man.
That's so wrong. A mentally disabled woman.
So true.
Well, she is. She is
Just because she's like a little crazy.
She's not a little crazy. She has short and long-term memory loss.
Oh, this is...
That sounds like some horror movie, though. That does not sound like the description for a kid's movie.
I'm posted on the funny picture section.
He becomes he's not disabled.
Yes, he is. He has one small fin, remember? And one big.
Wasn't he born like that?
He's disabled.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Am I still showing that?
Is that what the description is when they make it into Spanish?
That's how they try to sell it to kids. Oh, just, a mentally disabled woman helping this guy who loves his son.
On that note, I think we're actually nearly done, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Well, the streaming has been for an hour and 10 minutes. I don't know how much of that. We didn't start right away.
I think we streamed for about 10 minutes before we actually started.
This is the one I love on the forums posted by Colsar. But you guys have to see it. It's the let me just share that for you. I just love that one. It's the
I can't click it, Pablo.
Why not? Oh, because it's gonna F up everything. Okay, well, he can.
Go ahead, click
it's just
it.
basically like two birds with, wings wide open singing, and then you see, the text on top saying 4:30 a.m. and you're trying to sleep. Let me sing to you the song of my people. And it's just like that damn bird that does that to me in 4 a.m. on my house. Well, it's on my house.
Oh, like those birds that wouldn't stop shutting up 30,
like just
40
now.
minutes ago?
Yes, and I closed the window, but if I didn't, and I just love this thread. This is also how memories are made.
What is this? Happy llama happily murders your Sims.
Yeah.
It does look like it murders your Sims while they sleep.
Be murdered? It looks like a sheep, though, not a llama.
It looks like a llama. A furry one.
That's the... Oh, well.
Really? All coffee is for $3.50, but if you smile, they're all for $2, and then it's angry cat. Here's $3.50.
Yeah. Like, I am not smiling for that. Well, I feel like...
who would...
I thought it'd be funnier, well, I mean, I did say that, and then Kosa, I don't know. He's willing to pay more to stay grumpy. But I feel like it would also be fun. I mean, if it said, here's $2, now serve me the damn coffee. Like, he thinks he's being nice, but he clearly isn't. That would be funny, too.
I don't...
Okay.
I don't think I could have a cat that had that face.
I could.
Oh,
it would match my personality.
Quite creepy.
Jan is grumpy cat?
Yes. I'm always grumpy.
So let's see. Well, let's wrap up everything we talked about today. We talked about how we had nothing to talk about today because City Skylines Dev Diaries probably will come out tomorrow. Hopefully it didn't come out last week. So that's what we were going to talk today, pretty much. And then since there's no news about the career nor anything, so we just,
nothing about
give to you 5 more mods. Why, Fallon, thank you.
We bashed a bit on SimCity BuildIt.
Yes.
Oh, I did. Pablo loved it. Pablo was really excited.
I am not excited.
Is really looking forward to this stupid phone game.
It's not.
He's going to spend all his pesos on this phone game.
No, it's free. It's a free to play.
It's a free pay to win game.
But is it?
Creepy.
Now, is it really?
Next time on the podcast, Pablo is homeless because he spent all his money on the stupid SimCity BuildIt.
Yeah, no, okay, that game doesn't look promising. I just want to try it, okay?
He's Skyping from his phone.
If you see Pablo on the street and want to give him some clothes because he is homeless, make sure they are either gray or black.
I do use colors.
Gray or black. Look at this. I'm wearing blue. Jan is wearing red, and you are still wearing gray.
No, I have a Christmas shirt.
Just because No one can even see your shorts that you're wearing.
See, I have a Christmas shirt.
Also,
Christmas
today is the National Hate on Pablo Day because it's too warm in his country and we are all cold and have snow.
Clearly, I'm using shorts right now.
We're very cold.
Oh, this is so cute.
Pablo stole
Pablo will never see snow again. That's why he has a bag with a snowman on it.
Pablo doesn't even know what that snow is made out of. He thinks it's cocaine.
It is? I thought that's what they were made of. That's why, that's why the snowman is so happy. I mean, he's licking himself.
If a snowman was made out of cocaine, he'd have snorted himself into oblivion. That's why his nose is so long.
No,
so he can snort himself.
If a snowman was made out of cocaine, Whitney Houston would have snorted him to death.
Oh, this is so wrong.
Oh no, he didn't! Jan is such a bad person.
Yes. You must behave.
He's so happy
or you're not
about
gonna
it.
get Christmas presents this year. You're not gonna get more bubbles for your background.
You can send all of the presents that you were gonna give to Jan to me, and I will take them.
P.O. box.
I don't get Christmas presents. Santa doesn't come and visit me. The only person who comes and visits me is Krampus, and when he does come and visit, we have a shot of vodka. And then he goes on his merry way.
Krampus. Oi vey!
We actually have Krampus because we celebrate Sinterklaas.
Krampus is the one that does it. It's like steals all your presents and murders people.
No,
according to Grimm.
With Christmas traditions here in like Germany and Austria, there isn't. I mean, most of the countries do celebrate Christmas and have Santa Claus on Christmas Day, but on the 5th of December we celebrate Sinterklaas, which is Saint Nicholas, and he comes and brings Krampus with him. And Saint Nicholas gives presents to the good children, and Krampus punishes the ungood children, the bad children, by throwing them off cliffs, taking them to his evil lair, pulling on their hair,
coal in their mouth.
Oh, and he has a chain, and he rattles the chain.
Yeah, I watched Grimm, and they have Krampus on Grimm. Do you watch Grimm?
No.
Grimm is fun. It's like all of the monster people look like real people until they like Vogue, and then they look like monsters. And they have Krampus, and they have like Bloodbod, who are like werewolves.
But with the monsters, right?
Yeah, and a lot of the times they kill people, so they're not fun.
Murder for entertainment.
Yeah.
And that was the SimNation Podcast, everybody.
Yes, it was.
Yes, and that is all the nothing we had to talk about this week. I'm sorry, but hey, at least you had background noise while you were working. In any case, you feel free to join us at discuss.simnation.tv, our forums.
Oh, Pablo, we forgot to tell them. We forgot to tell them that tomorrow.
No, I don't know.
Yes, Pablo.
We don't know.
Pablo.
We don't know.
Yes, we do.
We don't know if
we do, Pablo.
It is for sure.
But we can tell them this either tomorrow or week from tomorrow.
Or maybe never. Maybe they.
No, Pablo, it's happening. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see John and I'm gonna tell him to upload it. I'm gonna find a gun. It's gonna be there.
A gun?
Look
just
in the
say it.
Look
just
in the
say
description. If anything happens tomorrow or a week from tomorrow, make sure to keep an eye on the description box because
I'll
the link
blank out Pablo's camera so that
that's all I can say, because otherwise Pablo is gonna kill me with his nose.
And this is a big one, yeah. Fruit Loops is nothing right next to me.
It's okay. I have a big nose too.
That was a weirdly hyper moment from me. Yes, that's it for the podcast. I hope you guys all enjoyed the podcast. All the babbling and rambling and pointless conversation we did this week.
Indeed.
And
and I guess that's all. If my mate is cold, so I'm not drinking anymore. That was Fallon right there. Sorry, the other side. And Jan, who loves to introduce me as a nice person. And I was Pablo, and we'll see you next time. Oh, this is the most satisfying thing ever. We are God in SimCity 4. Wow, that was loud. Oh, you're gonna eat that, huh? You're gonna eat it. I see. What? Nothing. Okay.
And now she is tossing that salad with her... Stop sticking your finger in your ear! All right, she's tossing the salad with her earwax.
Welcome.
You need to have them both coming out of your nose like this.
I can't. I just can't. Oh, yeah. Just road trips, man, are killing me. Anyway, let me know whenever we are recording. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Extended Play. I'm your host. This is Stuart, and that is a fancy, fancy sign. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.